Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Concern Podcast, where we unpack political, social, economic, and cultural stories shaping our world. I am Emmanuel Taban. Now, very interesting story. There's a video trending on all forms of social media. A video of the recently appointed Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development, and that is Ezekiel Gathkouth. And in that video, he had so many things that he said about protecting the government of President Salva Kiir. In fact, let's watch this video before we proceed. And after this, I'll give a little bit of analysis and what I think about the things that the Honorable Minister said in that video. Let's watch the video.
And somebody else come to power here, all of you will not be here. The person who has taken over will bring their ambassadors, will bring their civil servants, will bring their diplomats, will bring their ministers, will bring even their cooks. And that is why it is your responsibility to defend Salva Kiir Mayardit so that you continue to be in the government. Because if Salva Kiir Mayardit goes tomorrow, don't think you are going to remain here. You will go also. You will go also.
Yeah, that's a video, very interesting one there. You know, in that video, the Honorable Minister did mention that it is the responsibility of those people who are working right now for the government, no matter what position they are in, to actually protect the government of President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Because if they don't, if someone else comes and takes over power, that person will come with their completely new people. I mean, they'll come with their a new set of government, which is completely different from the one existing today. Even the cooks, these people will come with their own cooks. And that's a very interesting say. You know, I've always seen and I've watched so many videos of Ezekiel Gathkouth. And what I've actually discovered about him is that he's a kind of persuasive guy. When it comes to talking in public, he can speak in public, and at some point he catches attention of the people. And whatever he says, I mean, at some point looks a little bit to be taken serious by people. But in this very video, you know, I completely disagree with the minister on so many points that he mentioned, especially when he said that it is the responsibility of the people who are working right now in the government to protect the government of President Kiir. You know, I have a feeling that, you know, a government that is working, a government that is doing its job right, doesn't need the people, or doesn't really need the people to protect itself. You know, a government protects itself by doing the right thing. A government protects itself by making sure that whatsoever things they do resonates with the people, and it's mainly welcomed by the people. It's at the heart of the people. You know, when a government does the right thing, the people automatically embraces that government, and they naturally protects it. Protecting it not in the sense of maybe picking up arms and wanting to fight these, but doing the right things in return that makes these governments work very well, you know. So coming out and saying that it is the responsibility of these people working in the government to protect the government, because if they don't, when a new person comes and takes over, they are going to lose all their job. I think it's unfounded, because I don't think it's written anywhere that it's the obligation of the people to protect the government. The government in state has the responsibility of protecting the people, not the other way around, right? So if a government is elected today, the people give that government the sole responsibility to protect them. And the government does that in so many ways. Protect them from unemployment, protecting them from insecurity, protecting them from scarcity and making sure that these people have access to all necessities of life, you know. And and in South Sudan, asking someone who works for the government to protect the government because they are employed by the government, I feel that it's also uh, it's unrealistic, because in South Sudan, to get employed or to be an employee of the government is one thing, but to actually get the real benefits or to benefit from being a government employee is another. Majority of government employees, majority of civil servants right now, people who are working with government in South Sudan, I don't think if there is anything that they are benefiting from right now. These people that the minister is asking to protect the government, I don't know what things that they have in their possession as a result of the government that they need to protect. I don't think there's anything. I mean, these are people who work for months without getting paid. Is that what they're supposed to protect? Are they supposed to protect a government that actually makes them stay for months without getting paid? Are they supposed to protect that government that even when they're given that pay, but it doesn't really take them longer, it doesn't make them send their kids to school? And is that the government that's supposed to be protected? I mean, I'm not saying that these people shouldn't protect the government, but the manner in which the minister said it out, it doesn't really fit well with me, because it is not the responsibility of any citizen to protect the government. A government has to protect itself, and they do that by doing the right thing to the people. When a government do everything right for the people naturally embraces it, and they protect that government. Not necessarily by picking up arms and fighting people who wants to fight this government, but by equally doing the right thing that makes this government popular, that makes it do the right thing, and that just makes everything easy for this government to succeed. You know, so I don't think the statement given by the minister are really a very important one. And he also says that when a new government comes in, they come with completely new people. I mean, I've always seen this with so many new dispensations in different countries that comes in when an election is done, or even when a government is toppled and the new government comes in. Could be in through a coup d'etat or through an electoral process. When new government comes in, there are people that this new government always retains, especially senior public servants. These people who are well versed with how these ministries works and how things operate in the government, they rarely get changed. It is unrealistic that in many government settings that government always comes up with completely new people. It could be in the executive and other section of the government, but also it doesn't mean that this government completely comes with new people. There are people that this government always retain in that. So I feel that the statement given by the honorable minister were a statement that were made out of I don't know, but a belief or the feeling of being I mean, someone who has just been rewarded and therefore is coming out as a way of praising someone who has given him a job. I mean, he recently got appointed, and therefore he never made that statement before getting appointed. So immediately got appointed as a new Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development, and he comes out and air out that statement. I mean, it's clearly understandable why he's saying that today, simply because he has gotten a new job. So in other words, that is sycophancy, and that is exactly what the minister is doing. Thank you. Before we close today's episode, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Wani.co. If you've been planning to build a website but the cost has been holding you back, Wani.co makes it affordable and stress-free this time around. Whether you are an individual, a non-profit organization, or a business, Wani.co designs professional websites starting from as cheap as $250. Individuals can actually launch with a starter website of up to 7 pages and a free email, or choose an advanced option with unlimited pages, a professional portfolio, and branding support. For non-profit organizations, they can select flexible packages from basic websites to premium solutions with e-commerce features and ongoing support. And for business companies, oneit.co delivers company-ready website with hosting, staff training, and multi-link options and online stores. And the best part of it is actually that you can build your dream website within your budget. oneit.co is an affordable, accessible, and professional partner. And to get started, you can actually visit oneit.co or email them at info@oneit.co, or you can get in touch with them through their WhatsApp number at +12265043322. oneit.co, proudly affiliated with Jobs to Apply. And if you're wondering of what I'm talking about, here are some samples of website created by oneit.co. You can see them right here.